Nintendo 64 Funtime.
Hey guys, Nintendo 64 Funtime coming back at you with kind of a cool video today. Somebody reached out to me, and with my Sin and Punishment video I said I had an EverDrive, so somebody reached out to me and was wondering if I could check out a few of his modded Goldeneye levels for Nintendo 64 to actually use on some real hardware. So he sent me the link. I was able to download them, and I got them loaded onto my EverDrive 64. I just tried them out real quick to see if they worked. They worked really well, and I'm actually really excited to show them to you, and I'll kind of talk about them once I'm playing them. But I did want to show you guys a few things. If you are interested in getting these on your EverDrive, please go visit his YouTube page, Mark Johnson, and I would just search that right in YouTube, Mark Johnson, and I can try to throw a link in my video as well. But again, go see Mark Johnson. He can send you a link to download these levels if you want to try them on your EverDrive, or I'm assuming they work well on just an emulator for your computer as well. But I just want to say a few things too. I mean, this is so great that somebody and people are doing this, especially for the Nintendo 64, because, you know, a console is definitely not dead as long as people are still doing things for it. And new levels for one of the best games for the Nintendo 64 is absolutely awesome. So I'm really happy he reached out to me. I'm really excited to show you guys these levels. But I do got to show you a few things before you guys want to put these on your EverDrive, because there are a few things that you have to do if you aren't too familiar with your EverDrive. So I'm going to minimize myself here in the corner, and you see I have my desktop pulled up here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to download it, and you're going to get a zipped file, which is right here, level pack. It's got 2 levels in it, and I use 7-zip, so that's why it says 7-zip right here on the monitor, on my monitor here. So I already extracted it, and I have the unzipped folder right here, and then it is also, I have it clicked up right here. So you have it comes in ROM form, so you have this escape _1_1_fix ROM, and then plant1_1 ROM. So the first thing you have to do is extract these just like you did. You got to go into the folder, and in order for the EverDrive to play them with the programming, you actually have to change the ending ROM format, or else it won't play. So what you got to do is you'll have to rename this, and you can keep the name the same if you'd like to. I actually, on my EverDrive, I renamed them 007 Goldeneye Escape, and then 007 Goldeneye mod plant. So I did that just because the EverDrive actually organizes them in alphabetical order mandatorily, so I wanted to keep them both with my Goldeneye folder on my EverDrive. But the biggest thing you guys have to do in order for it to work is you're going to have to click on the rename. It's going to highlight the actual name, and it's going to not want you to change ROM. But what you have to do is erase ROM. You got to keep your period there, and then you have to put N64. Now if you don't put N64, the EverDrive won't play it. So you're going to hit enter, and it's going to say if you change a file name extension, which is that ending, it might not become usable, or it might become unusable. And then you click yes. You want to change that. Like, again, it won't play on your EverDrive. So again, you would do it for the plant. And let's just do 007 Golden Eye mod plant, and then so that way it's, you know, it looks good. And then again, your dot, keep your dot N64, enter, and again that sign is going to come up, and you just click yes. So they should look something similar to this when you're done, and then you would just put them on your EverDrive like normal. And like I said, they boot up. They work very, very, very well. They boot up just like the normal games on the EverDrive, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit. So yeah, let's plug it in. I'm really excited to show you this. Mark Johnson did a really good job on these. So let's just play a little bit of each one, and I'll tell you a few things. And yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Alright guys, here we go. I'm in my EverDrive's startup folder here, and as you can see, I have the normal 007 Goldeneye ROM up there, and I just want to point out that this game is 20 years old this year. So this game being 20 years old, people are still making maps for it, which is absolutely amazing. I appreciate people doing mods and putting the time into this, especially for the Nintendo 64 being very hard to program for. So Michael Johnson, good job. We'll show off some of your levels here. So as you can see, I relabeled them: Goldeneye Mod Plant, Goldeneye Mod Escape, Aiden Chronicles. Never get Aiden Chronicles. That game sucks balls. Don't spend money on it. Don't do it. Anyway, all right. So let's start off with Plant. So you're gonna go into it and you're gonna boot up the ROM. And I'm playing. N64 over there. Down over there playing. So I'm actually playing on actual hardware. Boom. So boots up. Ooh, I gotta turn this down. There we go. Okay, so you're gonna get 4 blank folders here. Just go into select mission, and the first one you get is, I'm assuming it's just a mod of the dam, which would be the first level. So you're gonna go, into it, and then we'll just do agent because I'm not too familiar with the level. So we'll just go right into it, and then it's perfect. I mean, you have objectives that are completely different from the dam. So this whole picture, the file, everything is done really well. It boots up. Power plant. There you go. I couldn't even imagine how much time it takes to do this, and I just can't even believe this. So, good job. I apologize too. I think my sound is okay. I'm actually going to turn up my audio just a little bit on this, strictly because camera. Strictly because I've played this game enough to know that this music is not the normal music for the game. If it is, I must not have played this game in a while, but to me it sounds like this music is completely genuine to this level, which again is an amazing feat in itself. Not only are we getting a brand new level, but we're getting brand new music, which is ridiculous, and it sounds amazing. This music is okay. I think the music in the next one that I'm going to show you is even better. But it's just to play a game that I've played. So that's a little bit glitchy, but that's really cool. You see that's changing? That is, let's see, you can kind of glitch it out a little bit, but that is something that was not in the original thing. You would never have a screen that would be changing like that. That's really cool. That's awesome detail. We destroyed some cameras, so that's good. And completed an objective. Oh, jeez. You know, you play these levels so much, you kind of get to know where everybody is, and you're playing a new level, and there's people that you don't know where they are. They're completely new. You know, it'd be great is if there was new weapons. I don't know if. Oh, jeez. Look at all these people. I glitched through the screen there. That was a little bit of a glitch. I glitched through that fence. I might die. Here. Holy shit. So that's so cool. Like, it's such an amazing feeling because I've literally been playing this game for 20 years and this is a brand new map. I'm really excited about this. I know it's ridiculous, but it's just, I get excited about this stuff. Mods, absolutely great. Good job, Mark. So, due to time constraints, I showed you that one. I am going to restart it, and I am going to show you the next mod as well. And the reason why I'm going to show you that one, because I really, really, really like the music in that one. Yeah, so we're just going to go down one to Goldeneye mod escape. Excuse me, and we'll boot it up. And this one took a little bit of extra time. The first time I booted this one up, I almost thought it was going to fail, but it didn't. It took an extra little get up, and you might see why. So all of these folders are 007, and you can do all the levels on 007 mode. So we'll go in here. So all the levels are unlocked. You can do all of those stages at 007 mode, which if you haven't been able to do that, they're all unlocked now. And then you have this escape, which is the new level that he's redone. And it's funny because the overlay he has is a little bit darker. It's kind of cool, but again, it's changed. It looks good. So this is a good one if you want to play all the levels again and you don't want to unlock everything. It's already unlocked. You have every way to do the level as well. So we're going to go into escape, and then we'll just do agent again, and then again you have your objectives, and then it's funny because again the picture is overlaid over the original picture, so that's really cool. It's a little bit darker, but it still looks good. And again, listen to the music in this level. I think it's different. I can't have my TV up too loud or else it's going to pick up in the camera, so I can't have it up too loud. But again, brand new level. Again, I haven't played this very much. Door's locked. Looks like you got a few extra guns. Door's locked. Ah, jeez! Another cool thing about this game is playing this game now is it took me a long time to get used to using the C buttons as strafe buttons. Like this guy with the sunglasses. That's pretty funny. Because there wasn't dual joystick controllers yet. I can't remember when the PlayStation actually came out with their dual joystick controllers, but I believe it was well before this. So using the C buttons kind of to strafe now is second nature because it kind of acts as your second joystick. But back in the day, it was very odd to do that. And I'm really going to take some more time to play these levels and try to beat them on all of their difficulty, especially since he worked so hard to do these. And I can definitely appreciate these as a Nintendo 64 lover and just a video game lover. Mods and hacks that people are doing now are pretty incredible. So. I can play this all day. I really don't want to be boring to you guys, but I do at least want to give Mark some really good justice and show you these levels and that they are truly completely unique to the game. Another cool thing, I don't ever remember seeing a blue stripe on doors. That might be completely new, that blue stripe. I would like to talk more with Mark and see exactly what he's changed, like that with the cave walls. somebody else's. No. Alright, I don't want to be boring. I apologize, guys. I literally am, like, so involved in this. There's a lot of guys that spawn. I think you really got to get those cameras out of the way because, I don't know if you could hear, but the alarms were going off, and then you just get blasted with guys. So, what's this? Got a key. Boom. I don't know where that is. So, there it is. There's a few extra levels thanks to Mark Johnson. Again, if you're interested in him, go visit his YouTube page. He's got a few playthroughs that you can watch. They might be full playthroughs of this, I'm not sure. But for Mark in particular, these work great on my EverDrive. I have no problem playing these through the original hardware of the system. Oh, daughter woke up. That means I'm definitely done. So, anyway, Nintendo 64 is still alive. People like Mark are still modding, and, people are still doing hacks. If anybody out there is into modding, please, 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 if you can mod Shren, the Wanderer, for Nintendo 64 and translate it, you will be my best friend. If anybody can read Japanese and wants to translate Shren Wanderer for 64, I would be your best friend. So there you go. There's my 2 cents. Mark, you did a great job. These are awesome. I'm really excited to keep playing them. But there you go. Nintendo 64 Funtime. Always be gaming.